now. Hello everybody, welcome to we are here at Darlington for the truck series. There's not really many throwbacks here in this race, but we do have a lot. We do have one throwback, which is the track itself, using the original NR 2003 Darlington model for today's race. Well, I mean, there is one throwback. It's the 51 here. If I can get a good camera. From Pace and Bush, going back to another KBN truck. But, you know, anyways, we'll go right to the race here, where I will not be commentating on the majority of this race. We will do whatever, driver only. I'm just gonna help these guys get ready, and then they'll take it from there.
All right.
Actually, no, screw it. We're just gonna do this. I don't feel like going through everybody, so let's see. TV1, real quick. There is your qualifying leaderboard.
All right. Okay.
So we go through that. And just before we start, clarify for
38
everybody.
trucks.
Could be lap 18 for the first two stages. 18 laps stage 1, 18 laps stage 2. And then we go
so
to
lap 36 the end of the second stage. So the end of stage 2 will be lap 36, and then it'll be 38 laps for the final stage. That's your stage rundown.
And I'll let you guys take it from here as they're under pacing.
Yep. Right. We are pacing to the
we are pacing around to go to take the green flag here. I am.
Who do we think is gonna win?
Well, we got field today. I'm not gonna reveal my pick because I've been known to pick stuff and it ends up being horribly. Speaking of, we are underway.
We are green. It might just because I am the team owner, but I would love to see the 77 win. That's so.
The 71 is going to try to present a challenge to the 86, who currently leads. There's the 8 trying to make a move on the 50 truck, as he wants to be involved in that out for the lead.
The 71 gets to the inside of Tabarini. Now Tabarini will lap 1, but the 71 has it.
Oh, the 71 is going to send it deep, trying to get the 86. 71 takes the lead.
There it is.
Lap 2.
Great move there by the 71 there. It's right now the 71, the 8, the 33, the 99, and I believe the 86 is 5th. Nope, never mind. We got a battle for 5th between the 7 and the 86. That 7 is Bears.
The 86 is dropping like a rock right now.
We can tell that Tabarini's hot lap time did not translate into his race time.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
By the way, this is also a new driver.
Okay.
This is Ace Racer.
Ace Racer.
The guy who was originally driving at left. So now we got a third driver in that 71. Looks like that 71 is pretty good in getting guys up there, but they're unlucky keeping somebody full in that seat.
So far, it looks pretty single file. They kind of cooled down a bit.
The guy that's kind of right now is that.
Oh, the 33 is going to make a move.
inside.
Chris Martin's
Oh,
teammate.
geez.
Gonna try to go.
Oh, wow.
Chris
He's
Martin's
carried some
teammate,
speed
and here
into that
comes Ayers to
corner.
the inside.
What a move.
Ayers trying to get a move. Ayers trying to take the second position away.
The 7 and the 27
Ayers
are in the right lane.
Yep.
Racing here, it's not
But
good.
soon
That top lane is you're just gonna sink. Unless you get to that
you're
bottom
just
lane,
gonna
you're not
drop
gonna move
like a
anywhere.
rock.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're just gonna. So far, we're pretty even, except for in the back. I see the 99 being challenged right there. Here comes the 7 trying to come with a move.
Oh,
He's
well,
not
that
gonna-
was
He's not
The
gonna.
27
He's
almost.
not
The
he's
27 almost
second
sent him
back.
in the wall.
close.
Good.
I got it in the Germany thought the 27 was going to wreck the 7 right there.
The 7 thought better of going inside of the 33. He's going to try to go to the inside again, but he's going to
That
think
33
better
is
of
just
it right
blocking
now.
for his life.
In the back
He's
there,
holding the right line on this one.
in the back there, they're racing too wide in the back, but in the front, it's
Here comes
just
the
these
7.
two fighting.
He's got a lane.
Here,
He's got a lane.
here comes the 59.
Ayers was able to
59's
get
in 8th place. Uh-oh.
Ayers is going to lead this lap.
As the 27.
One guy that's
following.
the one.
That
The
top
one
line
guy
just
that's
kills you.
almost-
The one guy that surprised me right now is that 07. One guy that's surprising me right now is that 07. He's running pretty good right now. And that 27 too. He's running pretty good as well. William
Finally got that
Ayers.
truck good. I drove
now it's
those
William
truck
Ayers.
last week, and I can tell that the
Wow.
truck definitely feels like it's got much more horsepower. I think he's actually putting some care into it.
Yeah, I can
These
definitely
are just
see that.
breaking away. Oh,
These
07.
3 are breaking away. Here comes the 07.
Side by
Could he?
side, and yep, 07's got 3. That you can
Wow.
just get so much
Oh,
speed
the
on that bottom
7.
lane.
The 7's opened up a bit of a lead there.
Yeah. Ayers.
This feels like Talladega. This feels like Vegas mixed with Bristol. If you don't get on that bottom lane, you're not going to get it.
Absolutely. And
Oh.
we got
Oh,
we got shenanigans back here.
These trucks. There's John Smith, Polar Express right behind each other.
Oh,
Whoa.
right in front of each
And
other.
at 16, I
There's
believe Blake Card.
Blake Card.
Oh,
No.
78.
Oh, no
What's
problems
78
yet.
doing?
Oh, here
What's
comes the
happening?
Ace. Here comes the 07 to the inside. Here comes the 8 to the inside. The 86 or 70. The 20. My bad.
The
It's
59's
just
back up here. He's going back to back.
the 80. The 86 is back up here.
And we see the 81.
How about that?
81 started 21st, is up to 6th. And now actually going to 4th now.
What a move by Lawrence Houston car.
Easy.
Look at 59. He's running like he has a lot to prove. He won last
Yeah.
week. Can he go back to back and give himself much more cushion for the playoffs?
Definitely, that could be a huge factor in proving, and that could be a huge factor in deciding who makes these playoffs.
They're racing.
Because if we
There's
get,
just a side-by-side train in the back.
yeah,
like,
they're
there's-
just side by side. And it's just-
59. He's under the 20. Now he's going for
And that
oh.
But the 07
Oh,
is just paying no attention. It's just running his own race.
The thing that
That's
scares me
smart
about
by-
this track, the one thing that scares me about this track is going to be the tire. That's what's going to be the make or
Definitely.
break a lot of this.
Yeah,
'Cause
Definitely.
you can just stretch the gas as much as you want, but if you can't,
it's the tires.
it's going to be a
Tire.
money. Orange, I think that was orange juice. I think I seen the 81. I see a Hunt Brothers truck going up there.
Orange Juice, one of those bubble drivers, 22 out, is making a move for second.
Oh, the
Here's
59
the
just
roast.
lost all speed.
Like
That-
Ayers
that's
is one of those
hot
bubble drivers as well. don't forget about Ayers. He's one of those bubble drivers as well. He's running in 9th. He was leading earlier.
Ayers, actually, no, the 07 leading this race shifts the entire bubble.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. He's part-time.
It basically,
Oh, wait, never mind. It's done.
technically it does because that can kind of screw over guys that need a win. Especially if we're getting later into the season, it can screw over a lot of guys.
Yes.
The part-time wins kind of help and hurt.
Yep.
It's a
The
wild
two guys
card,
that
it's a big one.
the two guys that I think it's going to affect the most are those bubble drivers that we've mentioned, Orange Juice, and I think Ayers, because Ayers is on the bubble, like really, like he's just barely above the cut line, but depending on how this race ends up, we might not see Ayers in the playoffs.
And the 81 just dropping back a few spots. He
Like
just got
a rock.
out of line and that killed him.
That
Like a
top
rock.
lane, it's never gonna
Just
be.
drop.
It's not gonna be good.
Nope,
You
not at
expect to live
all.
on that bottom lane, or you're just gonna be screwed. That's it. You live on that bottom lane, you die by that bottom lane.
Connor
Oh yeah,
Connor
stage 1's
Lemon.
about to end, isn't it?
And the 07,
Yeah,
We're
stage
on
one.
stage 1 at
It's
the end
race
of this
back,
one,
it's
unless we
race
get
back.
through shenanigans with the 66. 40's
66
right
trying
there.
to gather
Looks like
run.
a 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's race back. So if the 66
Oh,
can make
he's
a
got it.
move, he could
66
win
there
the
he
race
goes.
stage.
Let's see.
Oh.
What's he gonna do?
He's
He
gonna
got it.
win it. He's
Wait,
gonna win it.
The 07.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, the 07's gonna beat him. Oh,
The
Lemon's gone.
07 got
07.
a run.
whoa, that
Wow.
is a
That was
crazy
the
end
run
to
of
stage
the
1
century.
right there.
That was the
He
run of the
just-
century. That 07 does not want to give up that stage 1.
Connor Lemon's trying to get his first career win, which makes sense. Well, he's trying to be very aggressive.
The 07, 66, 40, 20, 98 all ran out the top 5. Then we got the 33, 81, 7, 28, and 14 for the top 10. What a group of people in the end of the first stage.
It looks like they're all heading to pit road.
Yeah.
The tires, you're going to need them for tires. You can stretch the gas, but the tires are just fried.
Yep.
Staying out is a definition of
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Let's see who gets the race off of pit road.
Absolutely. It's going to be a factor to see who gets this. I believe it's not only going to come down to strategy on seeing who could get off pit road faster, but it's also going to determine on who gets the optimal strategy.
I can
I
also
see them
a couple
probably a
things.
little bit early.
If you're near the back and you made your way up to the front at the end of the stage, you're actually in a really good spot because by the time they get down to the pits, you should be done with yours and you can just drive off and get a really big jump up from the pit cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that happening. As here comes multiple trucks coming down. Here comes the
Mountain Dew,
86 and the
86.
71. 86 was our pole
It
sitter.
looks like the 07 will. Is that the 07?
No,
The 07
the
wins
07
it.
gonna win the race off pit road.
Orange
Yeah,
Juice is up here
pretty
back in
close.
the top 5. Oh, 3 wide. Like half a
Almost
second.
was pretty close. It was almost close between the 33 and the 7, but the 7 got that battle, so I believe he'll
Oh,
be
the
fifth.
86 is dropping like a rock. What's happening with his pit stop?
Something's going on. Something's happened on the 86's pit stop. Could there be a mechanical issue in play? Oh my goodness.
I think
Oh,
it's a
he
little
is.
bit
He
top.
was almost dead. That is a crazy drop. What
He was
happened?
from-
What is
to
this?
him?
He was like ninth. I believe he was what, 9th before 8th or 9th before the stage ended, and then when the stage ended, he just.
I don't understand
Like-
what happened there.
Maybe he got into the
I've
wall
seen
or,
this-
or probably bad pit stop.
Probably
made him-
bad pit stop.
That definitely happens. That can cost a lot of drivers.
That can. I hate to say it like this, but it could definitely screw a couple drivers over, because if you have a bad pit stop, your race could be jeopardized.
It just also depends on these restarts because we don't know how these top lanes are going to handle, especially after the end
Absolutely.
of the first stage.
Absolutely.
I think 07's got a sneaky
we
chance.
saw that.
I was gonna say I think
They were-
87 has a sneaky chance, but I don't think he's gonna get a big win unless he gets an amazing jump. My prediction, I know I was late to the party, but I'm picking Chris Martins to win in that 33 truck. I think he has the speed, and he's clearly shown it just from the end of that first stage. I think he has a chance to win.
You see, me being as a commentary character of Joshua Black, his friend is William Ayers, and he would pick him. But to be conservatively fair, I'm going to pick the 81 of Orange Juice.
They have been very unlucky these last few races. Maybe they can finally break through and get a win. I certainly don't think they've been bad. I've just been completely unlucky with how they ended the pits, with how the end of the stages and races end. Because I think I've seen them in the front a few times, but they've just not been able to close the doors.
There's one guy that we didn't mention up here that nobody's mentioned. There's the 40 truck. He's surprisingly running pretty good.
He must have gotten a really great pit stop from his team. That 40 might get a big sneaky chance with that top lane. That top lane.
But here's the thing. That top lane could be good on the restarts, but never whenever it comes to the long runs.
That is probably true, but even then, you need to have you need to just be perfect. If you're not perfect, you're not going to get it.
You're not going to get this.
I really think that 40 is kind of screwed. He got himself an amazing pit stop to jump up to 4th, but unless they can get really lucky with how the start goes, they're just going to fall back like the rest.
That outside lane's got, in my opinion, I don't think it's even rubbered in, because it's mainly that inside lane that's probably rubbered in. That's where everybody's getting all the grip, and that's where everybody wants to be.
Right.
Whenever they're trying to pass somebody.
I honestly think at the top lane, it's just completely like roadblocks. Like as soon as you try to get there, you can't. It's like you're trying to merge back into the lane. That's what the top lane is. There is no top lane.
Like,
it's just bottom lane, or you're just done.
It's either the bottom lane where you're moving, or you're stuck up top, which is the slow lane.
Right. I think the way that people pass is just that you try to get the people to get to the top lane, because obviously if they just drop like a rock.
Yep. We're about to find out what happens here on the first restart of the day.
Can the 66 get amazing jumps?
It's the 66, the 07 in row 1, the 20 and the 40 in row 2, the 81 and the 28 in row 3, the 7, the 33 in row 4, the 4 and the.
Here we go. The 66 got a good jump.
Got a good start. Good start by the 66.
What an insane jump! That is what we were talking about.
Somebody's let a dog in the booth. Somebody's let a dog in the booth.
Yeah, whatever. That'd be my freaking aunt's dog. They're just like barking at random things. And then I will just let the audience know at home.
Made the 66 go high. They're gonna be racing for the lead.
07.
Keep an eye on that 20. He could have something.
Oh, there it is.
No, that bottom, that top lane.
That bottom lane's gonna be superior. And so here comes Ayers too, and here comes the 4. I tried to mention him before the start.
It's just that 07 is just driving.
He's just driving like a bandit.
After that big jump from that 66, he was just able to be cool, calm, and collected, and just get back in front.
Yep. Just keep an eye on the 81 and the 7, in my opinion. They could be a huge factor in how this stage ends. Here comes the 81.
He's going.
Never mind.
That 07's playing. That 07 is playing insanely defensive, but they're leaving a lot of room on that bottom lane. Right. If you look at it.
Here comes the 81 now.
There goes Orange Juice. Here comes Orange
Here comes the 4.
those
and
have made
And there goes all the
made
speed.
a mistake. He should not have gone to that top line.
The
he
40's
got
back up
forced
here.
up there. That 7 got forced up there. He had no decision in that.
Holy, look, the 5's up here too.
A 14
Five.
too. Holy moly!
59.
Now we're starting to see drivers. Now we're starting to see. Here comes the 51. I see a 51. Like our old pal mentioned, that is the only throwback in the field. Although I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, several drivers did say that they wanted to do throwback weekend, but unfortunately, it seems like their teams have not done that.
They were probably tight on the schedule. It makes sense, especially since this is probably really the biggest track on the circuit outside of
Daytona and Talladega.
Yeah, and Charlotte, if you really consider that.
Or
the
road courses.
Oh, the 4 is
Look
almost.
at the 40.
4 and the 40. The 40 was stuck on the outside lane earlier, but now he's going to be on the inside. He's going to challenge for second.
He's gonna get second.
Wow. But now he's going to be
98.
Well, now he might be stuck on the outside lane. The 40 and the 80, the 40 and the 98 are who I've got my eye on right now.
If they're able to form a big enough train that they can just pull away, they might actually have a chance to make some passes and on their own. But that 5 screen.
The 07's coming back. The 07's coming back. He's decided, nope, I do not want to. He's like, I do not want to be left out of this. I have had my. He is saying, I've been up front all day. I do not want to give up my once. Probably my best chance.
98 is back at 98.
The 40 gets forced up to the outside line. He's gonna drop like a rock.
Now, because of that, that force, it's just pulled away.
As Charlie Brown would say, I got a rock. Well, apparently that joke got nowhere. I guess it's back to the front of the pack.
To be fair, it just fell. To be fair, the joke wasn't bad. It fell on its face. Since even with the rock joke, it's not going to be too on point.
And it'd be more accurate if we were actually racing at the Rock, but we're not. We're at Darlington right now.
That would have been worth it.
Oh, the 98 is gonna race for the lead.
I think the 4 got put
onto the top. He's not gonna be able to defend it if he doesn't get to the bottom. But there's no bottom to be found.
The 07 now gets back up.
I think the 98 forced that 4 up into the wall. Now the 07's back into this.
The 07 has definitely surprised me today. He is showing that, hey, I may not run this truck full time, but I'm showing you I can run up front. I can run up front when I need to.
Could that be a good sign for how this weekend will go for Santee's Motorsports?
Definitely, in my opinion.
Oh, the 07 makes the 98 go high.
The 98's got to run. I think he got no.
The 07 might take the lead. He takes the lead.
To the lead again. Is the 07.
Looks like just 3 and 4 is the dead lanes. The 1 and 2, you can actually run that top lane and not lose too much speed.
Yeah, like
that 40's back up here. The 40 and the 7 are fighting. They're tooth and nail. They want to get this win.
Yeah, that 40 runs full time, I believe, and that 07 runs part time. So that 40 could really use a win if he wants to help get a chance to make these playoffs. And that 07 wants to win so he can cause havoc.
And it looks like that's the end of the stage. That 07
we have to see if they get a race. Now we're racing back to the end of the stage. Will the 40 win the stage, or will 07 win again?
Could we have a double stage winner?
That's happened a lot this
Yeah.
year. That 40 has
Here
not
he
really tried to make the
comes.
move.
Nope.
Oh 07
Nope.
is gonna win
He's
stage
gonna lay off.
2.
I think that 40's fine just taking the
He
points at
swept.
the spot.
He swept the 2 stages.
Now the real
Now what
question
the
is finish it.
can the 07 finish the perfect sweep? But
Or will he be like William Byron and screw it up at the last possible chance?
Who is in that 07? Does anybody know?
Connor Lemons, I think.
Connor
Lemons, I
Lemons.
think.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, Connor definitely has earned a lot of praise. Maybe this might be one of his good tracks.
Definitely.
How do you guys think this race has gone so far?
It's
gone
gone
caution-free.
pretty. It's gone pretty alright right now.
Pretty
The fact
decent.
it's
There's
going-
not a lot of wrecks, you know. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
There's no wrecks, and I like that. Go ahead.
And-
Finish.
and I've done a lot of so I've done a lot of Darlington races in the past, and seeing no wrecks, that definitely surprises me.
Yeah, the Darlington races that I've been to, a couple of them, if you don't have just the right setup in the car or the right strategy, you're going to be thrown out of loop. So it doesn't really matter where you qualify.
Why? Ugh, that looked like a bad entry on the pit road, off a pit road. Watch out, the 20. Oh, the 20 just screwed those 7 over.
Oh!
And the 40 wins the race off pit road.
Wow.
As I said,
I can probably hear radioactive going off right now on that 07 crew. He is ticked. He is
you might need the
ticked on the
longest bleep
radio.
you can hear. The longest.
Yeah.
Just that longest.
Kind of Kurt, giving me Kurt. When it comes to that, giving me Kurt Busch Darlington 2012 vibes.
Very, very accurate.
And guess what? Happened at this track.
This is gonna be really interesting for this final stage.
Wow.
Do we think anything major is gonna happen? Something tells me we're not gonna go caution free, but the trucks have been the most safe. I think it will. I think that something tells me it's not, but I'm confident saying it might, just because trucks in general have been the safest and the most durable series out of PRA. Xfinity is just the Wild West. Cup is just basically you're trying to rope a bull. The trucks is literally you're just riding a horse and just galloping around.
You're just trying to quote them. You're messing with the bull and you're gonna get the horn.
That's what the top 2 series are.
Yep.
The trucks is just basically it's just mellowed out, which can be a nice change of pace.
It's like an open world explorer. Just no issues. Just riding around, just exploring the world.
Pretty much. It's gonna be interesting, especially because I'm pretty certain with the way that the laps are, we're gonna have to make one pit stop.
At least one pit stop, if not, if it's possible
the pit stop
to.
though. Will we get a yellow because of a pit stop gone wrong though? That's the real interesting question.
I've called a lot of races where we've had somebody trying to get off pit road as fast as they could off in turn 2. They make contact with somebody on the outside just racing around. Leads to a wreck that can change the whole race.
So you're saying to basically LePage the field?
Well, not LePaging the field necessarily, but what I mean is he could. They're trying to blend one. They're trying to get back on the track, blending in at normal speed, and then they just blend at the wrong place and just causes a wreck that could change everything. I've seen it happen before.
what's also going to help is not with just the pit strategy, but how will the tires handle? Because if you pit too early, you're running the risk of your tires falling off at the end. That's happened a lot, especially in Cup in the last couple races for the 91 of Johnny Sins. Will somebody make that same mistake?
Absolutely, it could be determined, but also keep an eye out on this restart, because remember what happened with the 06 or the 66 at the beginning of the previous restart. He was on the outside lane. He ended up getting a huge jump on
He got the
the
best skip
inside
in the world.
driver.
Well, we're going green next
the
time. The lights are
07
off in the pace
jump?
car.
Could the 07 match that? Could he match that tempo? But in my
The way this is
opinion,
gonna...
speaking
Go
of
ahead.
which, I can see the 20 in the background, and I have a feeling if the 07 and the 20 start fighting each other, it is not gonna end up pretty.
I could honestly see a little bit of beef in a lot of these drivers. Almost certainly in the 5, and I believe the 88 from the Pine Rock incident. I wouldn't be shocked if they start trying to wreck or get more aggressive with each other.
Absolutely.
Nope.
But
Pace truck is down,
keep an
and
eye.
let's see how this third one goes.
Here we go.
And
Let's see who gets the good start off.
ready.
It's like
and green.
flag.
Oh,
Green flag.
Oh, the 07 got a massive jump.
wait, that's 40
right there.
So basically,
No 07. The outside lane's good on the restarts. It's good on
That's
the
all it's
one.
good for.
It's good up front on the restart.
Look at the 71.
Wow.
H Racer's making a big run to try to get on that bottom lane. Oh,
Wow. Here comes the 40. Trying to
force
challenge.
under.
Nope, not right. Not right now. He's pretty safe right now. But that 4's gonna.
Four.
That 4's like, nope. That 4's like, you're not gonna do it? I'll do it.
And we got the 81 right there too. Orange Juice is making a run.
The 52 making a run. I haven't seen him up here all day. Giving a little shout out to the 52 there.
The 4 is right on the heels. Is that 07 going to make a mistake where the 4 capitalizes? Oh. That 07's playing a really defensive line.
I hate to compare I hate to compare with wrestling, but in my opinion, the 07 is like the ultimate heel right now to those playoff bubble drivers right now.
That's
He's
what
like
a lot of these. In reality, that's really what they don't want. They do not want a part-time driver to win this race. It's just going to cost them everything.
Not. Yes, in my opinion too. It's like he's the John Cena to the playoff bubble drivers as Cody Rhodes.
Question is, who's going to be the one to make the move to slay him? Could it be Orange Juice?
I think the 81's gonna. That was my pick. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Looks like that 81 is not going to let this 07 sweep the whole truck race.
Nope. The question is, when will he make his move?
That's not also what's going to be a factor. What's another factor is going to be that tire wear. I'm more worried how the tires are going to handle.
Right.
Yeah.
When are they going to go down pit road? That's going to be the major question.
I think they're probably going to do it with like maybe 20 laps to go. That'd probably be my rough estimate.
In my opinion, that might be the why. I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on this. But anyway,
51's up here.
Back to the battle up front. The 51 has made his way up to 5th. How about that?
Oh wait, nope. There we go.
Never mind.
There goes Payson.
Oh,
Is he on that
gosh.
top lane or bottom lane? Probably top lane. That's probably
He might be on the bottom. He might be in the bottom. Here comes the 40
Here comes
back.
the 40.
The 40 is coming back.
The drivers behind are just being too aggressive on each other. They need to take out the 07. They're screwing themselves
Well,
over.
not necessarily take him out, but take him on, in a way.
They're removing each other from the
Well,
whole
I
situation.
mean, taking him
Like, that's the
out
problem.
would get rid of him, but you know.
The 59's up here
Like-
now.
Wow.
Last week's winner.
59's come back.
And never
But
mind.
now he's gonna drop to the back.
Dude, you were
It's
just
like-
getting that top.
It's like
You know,
we start talking. It's like we start talking about a driver who's doing good, and then all of a sudden he gets put to the back, and he ends up falling in. He ends up falling down the right.
out
Would
you
that
go.
work with the 07? Can we do like we gotta get
Shenanigans!
some?
Let's see if that's us. Let's see. Oh,
The
Oh.
I doubt it.
Oh.
I doubt it. That 40 is not getting into that. It's not really. They look like they're really tight. Like the 40
He
truck
looks like he's
not
pretty.
sticking.
He
Oh,
wants to. It's like the 40. He's like, he wants to come in. He wants to take the lead, but his truck is like, I can't do it.
Right.
oh,
What
well,
in
there it
the-
goes.
What
Oh,
in
wait,
the
Ford
world
tries
am I?
to pass the 40, but it doesn't work.
What in the
Is the
world?
Ford
am
gonna
I
help,
hearing
or is
on
the-
outside? What am I hearing on the outside audio?
Is the 4 gonna be able to help? Oh,
Oh,
Say, the Ford gonna help.
Here comes the 40.
oh, the 40.
40.
40, it's gonna try to pass
Side. Wait,
Well,
what's the
how
4
about
gonna
that? The 40.
do?
40.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here
40's got
comes
it.
the 1. Here comes the 1. We haven't seen the 1 up here all day. The 17
17
also
and the
coming
20
up.
is up here as well. There's no shot though. Oh my god, the 07 got to run off the outside.
Oh boy.
This
That
07
07
is
is like,
ruthless. It's ruthless.
That o-
They are not losing. They do not want to give it
as
up.
John Cena would say, he is providing ruthless aggression.
This 07
Well,
We are
legitimately
about
like
to
Dale
be
Senior.
2
He's not
laps
letting
from
go.
20 to go. So now the question is, are they gonna pit and win? They can't. There's no way they can
Oh,
run.
there goes. Oh, that 07
07
got
gonna try
it.
to come back. Gonna try to take the lead back. But like,
Is that 40 gonna get the run? Nope. And there goes.
oh, the 28. What am I hearing on the outside audio?
Probably arguments from my freaking cousins because they want to yell at everything.
Okay. I was just curious.
Like,
Oh, the 28. How about that?
There's-
28 coming up front.
But the
We haven't
28
seen the
might need to
28
do
up
something
front.
with the 07.
Oh
are they
gosh.
gonna be able to do
Oh
something?
gosh. Oh gosh. I see a driver that the 07 will probably not be happy with when he gets up here, if he gets up here. And that's
The
the
20?
20 of Jackson
Oh
Mitchell.
god.
Because remember on that last pit stop, the 20 was coming in, and then he just
Oh, the
slowed
28 is
the
gonna do a
07
move.
up.
The 28 is gonna do a move. Oh,
The 28 isn't afraid. And
Wow.
I think he's got that. I think he's got the lane. The question is,
Wow.
he's got the lane with the 07. The 07 is not.
The
able
07's in
to-
the no man's
45.
land now.
Look at the
They need-
45.
They need a train under this 07 so they go back to the back. They need a train.
Yep.
Only
Yep, that
person
looks
like
taking
it.
the
Let him out of the
07 is the 4.
Oh no, there's
here
the
comes
20.
the 20. Oh god, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be clean? Is it gonna be clean? So far, it's pretty clean. So far, it's pretty good.
I think I seen somebody in the wall.
Somebody was up in the wall there, but I don't know who it was.
Yeah,
It looks like
Zachary
we're still green
Appleberry
though.
and the 45, and then we've got the one up here. The
Oh, the 28 isn't even open for the 50, bleh, 45. 45. That's a move.
The 07 stuck on the high lane in the back. They're falling. Oh, they're falling. We will have a different winner, hope.
Oh my goodness. The 45 has shocked me. And there's the one. Hasn't been up front all day, but
that's like a lot of these trucks have the horsepower, but half the time it's just they feel like that they can't do it. That 07 is.
I'm getting curious now because we are at that 58. Will they pit?
28,
when will they
45
pit?
up.
When will they pit? That's the
45
question.
up.
Yeah,
They will have
when will they? Maybe they're trying to run as long as the tires will last. And then
Ooh, the
once
28
it goes up,
move on the 45.
45 blocking the one.
And there goes 28. Can Jackson Mitchell get up here? He won at Vegas. He's gonna be able to get another win.
Look at who's in the back of that train. The 7. William Mayers has found his way back into this battle.
We also see the 2 Marcus Plitch in 7th.
There's the 81. He's made his way back up here. And the 40.
So they don't fall back. 40's on the bottom lane. And looks like he's trying to get past that 45.
Up. And there's the dog up in the booth again. I've had weird situations, y'all, where I've had pets, where I've had a couple of pets be in the booth. I've had a couple of weird situations, y'all.
Yeah, but at least mine's a little more tame. He's on a leash. At 20.
Look at the 20.
20.
And the 40's also made a pass too.
Did the 28 hit the wall?
Oh, looks like somebody hit the wall.
15 maybe hit the wall.
2 of them did. From the looks of it, or at the bare minimum, just the 15.
I think it was the 15. It might have just hit the wall.
Oh, there's the 5. Where
has the 07 ended up? Never mind, a 40. Going to try to come to the inside of the 28. Yeah, and I'm wondering,
isn't in the top 10.
Pit?
What happened?
That top lane again. That top lane
has
that
really
top lane drains so much out of your truck, out of your car,
out of your truck, and then it just leaves nothing left. But my main question is, when will these guys pit? They gotta pit.
Try to stretch it to the end? That's my question. Because it's going to be 10 laps to go this time by.
I don't see them stretching all the way to the end, in my opinion.
If some of them stretch it, they will not. Their tires will not make it.
No, they will not. And it could lead to some late race cautions.
Which is probably... Oh, the 07's back in the top 10. Help us all.
Right.
40.
Oh, no, the 40. The 40 is making a move. Oh, the 20. The 20 hit the wall.
20 hit the wall. And he's going to blend back into the... blend back away to the 2.
That 2 almost got freaking smacked.
Almost got slapped in the face.
Orange Juice is back up here. That 07's hanging around in 10th. And he's on the bottom lane.
Yeah. That 40 is definitely surprising me. The 81 is definitely surprising me. But look at we saw this dude up front earlier in the race. But he was stuck on the outside lane early in the race. That's the 77 of Tyler Alvarez.
Nice. Hey, I chose him to pick just because he's part of my team, but hey, he's moved to 6.
Yeah.
Well, the 20's up.
Marcus hit the wall again. The 20 hit the wall again.
We got the 40, 22, 81, 45 currently in the top 10 without the things changing.
Top 5 there.
5.
Top
42, 81, 20, 45 for the top 5. Then 77,
Where are they
41,
gonna
99, 07.
They got this at some point. This is insanity.
They got a pit somehow. Oh, we might have a. Never mind.
They're definitely getting more aggressive.
Oh, that's 70. Well, that's 71. We saw him up front earlier today, and now he's stuck in the back.
There goes that 51. Well, that's 51, the 59. Oh,
There's
the 77's dropping back.
Oh no.
Oh no, the 07's coming back.
They're on a train.
The heel of the field coming back. The
It's a
heel of the
train.
Oh my
playoff.
god, are they
bubbles.
not gonna pit? It doesn't like.
What in the world are they
We got
thinking?
6 laps. We got 6 laps to go.
Are we
Come
really
on, 6
gonna
laps
see
to go.
some people pitting this close to the end?
What
I
in
wouldn't be
the
surprised.
world?
Some of these guys are going to be aggressive.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I can see that, but like, how in the world are they gonna stretch their trucks, their tires, to the limit? How much are they willing to do that? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy, y'all.
I know at the bare minimum these top 2 are doing it because they need a win in. I wouldn't be shocked
Yeah,
if
they
Orange
do.
was able to pull it out.
That was my
Yeah,
pick,
they still
y'all.
This is lap 70. We only have 5 more laps. Will we?
Yeah, like what? How? Who will be the first to come
think
on
they're
the
not gonna make a
road?
pit stop?
What in the
Those
world?
happen.
We are definitely in Pandora's box territory right now because we don't know what's gonna happen.
The only thing I see, if a yellow flag waves, they're gonna all be heading to the pits. That's the
Yeah.
only way I think we're gonna see pitting.
Not only that, but
So-
if that happens, it's just going to be straight gunning. Whoever gets the best jump is going to win it.
Oh God, here comes the 07 again. He's in 5th. Ugh.
You
And
can just hear the freaking like train sound coming through.
Oh,
there's the
40! 40!
Oh,
the 40 is pitting!
40 coming to pit road. Oh my
Is there any others?
gosh.
Is there any others? Orange Juice
We
takes
could-
the lead.
81 takes the lead. Can he survive the 3 laps we have?
81, 45,
Oh.
99, 07, 5. 33,
Top
15,
5 right
51.
now, but what's gonna
Back up
happen?
here. Patience is back up here. And then we got to
Oh,
28.
Patience.
81 pits. The only person
They're
left not
pitting.
pitting is the 45.
Oh
my God.
45. The 45 is still
45
racing.
good
Staying out.
try.
Who's staying out? Who's staying out?
The 45
See
is
the
gonna
45
try.
still out. Looks
Oh,
like the
the 78.
45,
Oh my
71, 78,
God.
50, 98, 17.
Wow. Could we have an unexpected winner that no one expected?
That 45. Are they? They're not slowing
He's
down.
gonna try to stretch it. He's gonna
Oh
try
my
to
God,
stretch
get
it.
in there.
Ryan.
45. The 33 in second. Can he catch
Oh my
up?
God. Oh my goodness.
The question,
They are
that 40.
Will the 45 make it around?
I think he
If he
will.
doesn't
He
make
might be the
round.
winner.
Oh goodness.
Let's
How-
see. Let's see.
How
Yeah.
about that?
Touched it. Talk about a big
45
unexpected
is
moment.
gonna
45
win
wins.
at Darlington in a shocking turn of events. Wow.
Pit stuff. What? Everybody was. Oh my God! Everybody was lapped for like
Oh.
half a second.
Almost everybody was a
45.
lap down.
That 45.
45, the
Wow.
77, the
What?
97, the 66, and 27 are your top 5.
The
Then we have
50,
the
the 17, the 17,
98.
the 98, the 71, and the 78 round out your top 10. But wow. What
I
a
told you guys,
shocking
some
turn
people
of
were gonna
events.
stretch it. You guys always said no, they gonna have to pay, but no, there were a couple that were stretching it. The top 10 stretched it, and they got the good results because of it. We were not expecting it
Yeah.
at all.
What
But
an
hey,
amazing
no,
run for that
I
45.
Wow, what a win.
Great run
What
for a
a
lot
win.
of these guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my team got second and 10th. That's what I like right there.
Yep. That's pretty
How
good.
do you think that? How do you think the 81 and the 40 feel right now?
Oh, they're
That is
fucking
what's going on.
pissed.
Broken. Heartbroken
They-
right now.
I think they're more
Heartbroken.
heartbroken than mad because they could have stretched it, but I think that their tires just couldn't go any further.
And I
That's the
think
whole.
the 07 is madder than anybody because he was most likely the most dominant
Oh
truck
yeah,
of the
this
day.
was
They
full on
dominated.
William Byron type shit at Darlington. Like full on, like pit strategy ruined chances of him
Yeah,
winning.
but also that 20 kind of screwed him over on the last pit stop there
Talking about an
on
amazing race,
the
and we have,
stage.
I believe, a new person entering the playoffs with that 45. Oh
Blue
my
Baron.
lord!
Only the top
Everyone
10 were
The top
were
on the
for
lead
that lap.
lap.
How do you like that?
Wow.
everybody else pitted.
Oh my
Orange Juice finished
god.
15th. Connor Lemons and
Wow.
Orange Juice finished 14th and 15th. That is unlucky.
I hate to be that dude, but in my opinion, I have a feeling that if we're not careful, Connor Lemons and Jackson Mitchell are gonna meet on pit road, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah,
Probably.
that would be not good.
No, it would
And
not.
what an amazing run by Blue Baron. And we have Tyra Elbert,
Yeah,
Ryan Little, and Noah Gregson, two part-time drivers, third and fourth.
Daniela Hemrick in fifth, Chief Tonto in sixth, Jonas Martins, Matthew Hill, Ace Racer, and Caleb
Russo.
Russo. What an interesting top 10, I will say.
Then Chris Martins, Kazushi Kashi, Naomi Zeminski, Connor Lemons, Orange Juice, Jake Gallagher, Payson Bush, Rich O Jr., Marcus Glitch, and Joseph Stringley ran out that top 20.
What an amazing race at Darlington.
What a
Wow.
crazy race.
I was not. We were definitely in Pandora's box territory because
That 45
we
was just
had
able to
no.
stretch it.
Wow.
Maybe
I bet you he was saying. I bet you he was thinking, am I going to make it?
I bet
I
you
bet you
what helped them.
he
Bet you what
just
helped them
saved
was
the tires.
definitely not only that, but
He
a lot
saved.
of fuel.
Yeah,
Fuel is
he
also going
saved
to be a
the.
major factor. But
And
that
a
is an
lot of these
amazing
guys, they
race.
weren't up. Yeah, I know. In my opinion, a lot of these guys, they weren't up front. They were not. A lot of these guys in the top 10, they were not up front all day. That's probably why they saved a lot of fuel because they were running in the back. They were just saving their fuel and saving their tires. They weren't racing as hard.
That's
That's what,
definitely a
in
major
my
thing.
opinion, that is, in my opinion, what has gathered themselves some good runs today.
Right.
Excellent strategy, just laying back, laying low, right until the right time, and that is what this entire top 10 did.
Now the big question: how is Xfinity and Cup going to be able to handle after phenomenal race from trucks? That is going
Probably
to be the
Who
not.
knows?
next.
Probably
I think
not.
Xfinity. I think Xfinity is going to be a lot more aggressive. I'm willing to
It's
bet you
gonna be
money
a
on
wreck
that.
fest. It's gonna be a wreck fest at Darlington.
But talk about
But
an amazing race, and with the two commentators of Orange Juice and William Ayers, this was really a fun race to commentate with you two.
yep, it was
Definitely.
amazing racing,
Definitely,
guys.
mate. Definitely, mate. That was a lot of fun to commentate because
Oh
I've
yeah.
commentated a good share of Darlington races in the past and other series I'm in. And let me tell you guys, that was definitely the most fun. One of the most fun and one of the most exciting Darlington races I've ever called.
Oh yeah. This
Agree.
is my first time commentating, and I felt like this was an amazing race to commentate.
You did a
Yeah,
good job, Eric. You did a good job, Eric.
we all did. Amazing
Yep.
job with you too, Orange Juice.
And Orange Juice, I think, left. I think he left in the middle of the broadcast.
Dang.
He left in the middle of the broadcast. I guess either he couldn't like handle all the
They
awesomeness, and
probably were just furious. They were just furious. That's probably what it was.
yeah,
Or
probably.
they could have been. They needed to leave to do something.
Yeah,
Damn.
Regardless, talk about an
definitely.
amazing race.
Yeah,
And shall we send them all off?
definitely. I mean, it was. Well, guys, we ended up coming in here with a complete unknown when it comes to strategy. And if it was going to be a wreck fest, turns out it was not a wreck fest, and we ended up having a very unexpected winner and also a very unexpected top 10 due to pit strategy.
Yep.
This was a fuel mileage, entire mileage race. There was no doubt about that.
This
Yep,
was
100%.
this is definitely one that will definitely shock me. This is going to be one of, if not probably one of the best calls, in my opinion.